Recording. Zoom. Open.
Okay.
Good morning all.
Very good morning, sir.
Today topic.
Like yesterday, we are discussed about the relational operator. Now we are going to discuss on logical operators. In logical operators, we have mainly there are two operators. One is OR operator, one more is AND operator. Very important as OR operator and AND operator. The difference between OR and AND should be mandatory. For example, if I go for OR operator is indicate in Java, it is a double vertical pipe. That means this symbol is indicate as OR operator. If you want, I'll use as a equal symbol. AND operator, we are using this symbol. This is AND operator. OR operator and AND operator. Then we'll go for what is the difference between OR operator and AND operator. For example, if I have any, you know the truth table for OR operator and AND operator. Like truth table, I am going to explain this OR operator and AND operator. For example, I have any two condition. The two condition, if you need as a from basic example, like they are asking two condition is if you want to donate your blood, they are asking your age should be greater than 18 and your weight should be less than 55. They are given two conditions. Okay, what is the two condition? One condition is age should be greater than 18. One more condition should be your weight should be less than 55. For example, first condition is age. Second condition is weight. Yes, right? If I use any two condition, I'll write this is the condition 1. Okay, this is condition 2. Condition 2. Here condition 1, for example, the condition first is true. Okay, and the condition second also true. Instead of middle of this one, I am using as which operator? I am using OR operator. The same thing I am going to compare with AND operator also. Here I am going to change the symbol as AND operator. Okay. Here both the condition is true in OR operator. Okay. My result will be true only. If it is both the condition is true, my result will be true. Here, in the AND operator also, if it is both the condition is true, my result will be true. Okay. If you go for OR operator, if I go for OR operator, if it is, for example, my first condition is true. Okay. But my second condition is false. My first condition is true. My second condition is false. Output will be true only because of OR operator. If it is any one condition is also true, my output will be true only. Understood? Yes or no? Then again, I'm going to compare with the same thing in OR operator. Sorry, AND operator. If it is the first condition is true, the second condition is false. If I use AND operator, it is false. Why? Because if it is in the AND operator, any one condition, for example, 10 condition will be there. In 10 condition, 9 condition is true. Only 10th condition is false. That means the whole statement, the whole expression will going to be false. Okay. For next, if it is the first condition is false. Okay, the first condition is false. The second condition is true. Okay, my output will be true only. Why? Because in the first time, this is true, this is false. Here it will be changing, that is, this is false, this is true. Any one condition. In the 10 condition, all 9 condition is false. Any one condition is true, the whole expression is going to be true whenever if I use as an OR operator. Understood? The same thing then for AND operator. What is my output? True or false? If it is the first condition is true, the second condition, sorry, first condition is false, second condition is true. What is my output? How true? Like before that, first is true, second one is false. What is my output? False. No. Now the first condition is false. The second condition is true. My output will be false also. If I have both the condition is false, my output will be false. Here both the condition is false. False. Again, here also false. My output will be is equals to false. The same thing for AND operator also. Both the condition is false, my output will be false only. Why, sir? Both the condition is false. The whole statement is false. How it will become true? False. Both the condition is false, then it will be the false. Understand the difference between AND and OR operator? Got it? We'll do one program on for using AND operator and using OR operator. Okay. For example, I'll write example here only. Okay. First, if you want to run any program, we need a class. I'm given the class name as, I'm changing the class name as logical operator. Logical operator. Here, public static void main of strings arrays. My question will be, if I am going to write a program to print. Write a program to print the given number. The given number is divisible by, the given number is divisible by 3 and 7. Okay. Write a program to print the given number is divisible by 3 and 7. That means what? Understand the question. The question is the given number. It is divisible by 3 and it is divisible by 7. Then only I need to be print that particular number. Otherwise, I no need of printing that particular number. Okay. I'm going to take one number. So taking a number, so I am using as integer. Int, the number is equals to 21. Remember that 21 is divisible by 3. Yes or no? Yes, right? Then 3 sevens are 21. Then 7 is divisible by 21. 21 is divisible by 7. 21 is divisible by 7. Next, I need to be check condition. The condition means using both the condition has to be satisfied. That means both the condition has to be satisfied. Means either I need to use OR operator or AND operator. Which? AND operator. Why? Because both the condition must be true. If it is anyone true, false, no. Both the conditions should be true. So that I am using if condition. I'll tell you the if condition and all later, how it is working. Just for giving the intention I am using. If the number must be That like if you use divisible by 3, if it is equal to 0, then what it is happen, the number 21 is perfectly divisible by 3. Okay, then middle we need to use AND operator. Okay, again, the given number is again perfectly divisible by 7. Then if it is equal to 0, then only the if condition is becomes true. Then inside the if statement is going to be executed. Okay, here inside the if statement, I am going to write inside. How to write the printing statement? What is the print statement? System.out.println. Inside that I am writing the given number is divisible by 3 and 7 both. Divisible by 3 and 7.
Once you execute the program, is it possible to get the input? We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But here we are given the value to that given number. We are already assigned the value 21 to that particular number. Now there is no input. There is no need of input value. Already given. Then if you want to print the given number is divisible by 3 and 7, which is that number if I want to print. Okay, with this if I want to print the number is, then the number is, if I want to print the number also, I am using equal symbol, everything inside the double quotes only. Then I want to print the input value. If I am changing here, the output also in that need to be changed. I need to concat. To concat, we are using plus symbol. What is my variable name? Variable name is num. Okay, save it. I need to save the program. I am saving the program with the name of class name dot Java. Class name dot Java. Okay. Here inside the desktop, inside the Java only I am saving. Then yeah, without Java folder, it will not work. It will not run. JDK will not recognize that is a Java folder if you didn't save with the dot extension of Java. Here my thing is logical.
Java.
Not folder. Like whenever if you want to save the file should be as extension of Java. Not,
you can put in a desktop also.
Yeah, you can put in desktop also.
No problem.
No problem. And type as CMD. Just enter. That means it will be open as command prompt. To compile the program, javac file name. That means file name is logical operator dot Java. Just enter. Any error? There is no error. So if I am printing just Java file name, sorry, class name. My class name is logical operator. Just enter. My output will be the given number is divisible by 3 and 7. The number is 21. For example, I am changing the number. I am going to change the number. I am changing the number as a 22. 22 is divisible by 7. No, I'm going to 14. 14 is divisible by 3. No, 14 is divisible by 7. Yes, it is possible. Then if it is one condition is also false, the whole condition become false. That means this condition system.out.println is not printing. We'll see the output. I'm going to compile the program. Again, I run the program. There is no output. Why? Because I'm not printing anything. If it is wrong, I'm not printing any statement. So it is not printing. If it is, if I want to print the same thing, I'm going to system.out.println. After the if statement, just I'm going to print as inside the double quote. Number is not divisible. Number is not divisible. Just I am going to print, save it. Go back, compile. Again, if you run, my output will be number is not divisible. Understand? For example, instead of this one, if I use OR operator, what is my output? Think now the first condition is false. Okay, the second condition, number modulus of 7 is equal to 0, it will become true. First one is false, second one is true. What is my output, true or false?
True.
True, because of I am using OR operator. Okay, if any one condition becomes true, the whole condition becomes true. If before I am using AND operator, my output will be number is not divisible. Okay, now I am using OR operator, then it will be printing as it will be divisible. Why? Because in the OR operator, second condition becomes true. Now I am saving, go back, the same program, I am going to compile the program, I am running. My output will be, see, the both it's printing, the given number is divisible by 3 and 7 is also printing. Why? Because the if condition becomes satisfied. Got it? Logical AND operator and OR operator understood. Yes, right? We'll go for increment and decrement operator. Increment and decrement operator. In increment also they are divided into the two parts. In decrement also they are divided into the two parts. For example, in increment they are dividing into the two parts like pre-increment and post-increment. Pre-increment. One more is post-increment. Pre-increment and post-increment. How to indicate, like how to use this value? I'll continue. Like pre-increment means like if I have variable as A equals to 20. Okay, my value of A is 20 now. First, if it is pre-increment means first indicate of increment and decrement. Increment will be plus plus, decrement will be minus minus. Okay. First, I am going to increment, so that for increment we are using as, I told you for increment we are using as plus plus. If you are first using plus plus, then if you are mentioning the variable name, that is pre-increment. Then if I use post increment, first variable, then plus plus, that is post increment. Okay, post increment. Here also we need to mention the semicolon is mandatory. Here also mentioning the semicolon is mandatory. Then what is the difference between the pre-increment and post increment now? Like for example, A is 20. For every incrementation, it will be added 1 1. Every time it will be added as a 1 1 value. For example, 20 now. Okay, my A value is 20. If I use as a A plus plus, then 20 will become 21. 20 plus 1. Okay. Then if I use again A plus plus, 21 plus 1, it will become 22. Okay, like that it will be incremented every time in the post increment also, pre-increment also. Then, for example, if they are given one expression, my expression should be, for example, my expression is equals to A plus 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 A minus A plus plus, like this. They are given one expression. I need to be performed based on that expression. First, A value is 20. Okay, we are incremented as A plus plus. Before incrementing, that means post increment, before incrementing, we need to utilize that value, then we need to increment. Okay, first in this expression, 20 I am using. Okay, then increment it to 21. What is my A now? My A value is become 21. Okay, why? Because first I am already using, I am incremented already. Then again, in the post increment, what we need to do? First use it, then increment. In pre-increment means first increment, then use it. Already my A value is 21. Now I am going to increment already to 22. Then I need to be used here as 22. Okay. like here a plus plus. That means main thing is post increment means first use the value then increment. Okay, pre-increment means first increment then use it. No. Like here in this expression, if I go for this expression, Max, in this expression, first we have a plus plus. My a value is 20 before. Okay, I'm already used that value. Then I'm going to increment it to 21 because of a plus plus. Then I am used as a plus, this plus, I'm going to add here plus. Then for here, first increment it, then use it. Already my a value is 21. I am incremented to 22. Then I am using that particular value of that particular a. First increment, then use it.
On the
Yeah.
first 20 is there.
Yeah.
A plus plus means it should be 21.
Yeah. A plus plus means it will already become 21. Here, it will already become 21.
But you are not mentioning here 21.
Why? Because first use, then increment. First use that value, then increment. Yeah, that is post increment. Because of first variable name, then plus plus we are using. For here, if it is a pre-increment, first increment the value, then use it. For example, here I am not using here. I am not using plus plus. I am using, instead of this one, I am using plus plus a. Already 20 will be there. I am incremented to 21. Then I am using here as a 21. Because of that is a pre-increment. Before that, it will be the post increment, so that use then increment. Like that.
Okay.
Then here also we need to use then increment. For using, already my a value become 22. So I am already used that value as 22. Then if you want, then like here there is no next expression, so that it will a value become 23. For this expression, my output will be 20. That means 22, 21 is cancelled. My output will be 21. Final answer will be 21. Like that, this expression will be working. For this is for increment. Okay. For decrement, the same thing. If I am going to copy, paste it. Here we need to use minus minus. Here we need to use minus. Minus means here also the same thing. If I use as a decrement, it will be the like minus. That in the increment, every time we are going to increase is 1 1. Yes, right. But in the decrement, every time we are going to minus minus. Every minus 1 like that. Before it will be the 20, no? Yes, right. Here I'm going to change the expression. Like I'm using as a minus 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 a plus plus, mixing all I'm using minus minus a again plus 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 a. Okay. What is my a value? 20. Yes, right. Here this is pre-decrement or post-decrement? Post-decrement. Post-decrement means first I need to use that value, then I need to be decremented. My a value is 20. So I am used. I am decremented to 90. Okay. Now, what is my a value now? 90. Yes. Here also post increment. No. First I need to use increment. I am using a plus plus. Okay, increment. First I need to use that value, then increment it. Using the value is 90. Okay. Then I need to increment it to how much? Again 20. The same thing. Then I am using here plus. Then this is pre-decrement or post-decrement? Pre-decrement. I need to be decrease the value, then I need to be use it. I am going to decrease the value to 90, then I am going to use this as a 90. Got it? Then this is post increment or pre-increment? Pre-increment or Pre-increment. Pre-increment means first I need to increase, then I need to be used. I'm going to increment to how much? 20. Then I am using here as 20. 20, then 19 cancel, 20 plus 20, how much my result value is? 40. 40. Got it? Yes or no? Yes. If you want, I'll copy this one and paste it here. And I'll show you one example. For that reason, I need class. Copy. Open new window. Here. Paste it. I don't want this line. Again, I want system.out.println. I'll do like
What is this operator name?
increment and decrement operators. Okay. Don't want it. Okay, save it. Before saving, I need to perform these things. I need to take a value. My a value is 20, right? I'm going to take here int a is equals to 20. Okay. Then I'm going to do one expression. That expression is this one. For this one also, I need to mention the variable name as int. Ex expression, something. Okay, I need to print here, the semicolon should be mandatory. I need to print this value. Copied. I am going to print this expression. Okay, I need to save. Copy this name, save it with the name with the .java extension. Save it. I go for command prompt to compile. Java C file name is increment decrement .java. What is the error? Okay, here I am using equal. The one equal. Java, only one it will become 2. My output will be. What is the expected output here? For here, what is my output? Here, what is my output will given system? Matching? Understand? Understand? Increment, decrement, understand. We'll go for conditional operator. Yeah, thank you.
This the save. Change.
No, sir. Sir, out.
Close chain.
Stop sharing.
Like last line.
Last.
End.
Last.
Yes.
In the middle.